Shit looks so fake too. Boy got them sausages. I mean, sausages. Why am I shit not playing no sound? Yeah, like.
Here's the punter, Jake Bailey, ready to do the honors. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Oh, there you go. Cut my finger.
Throwing on first down. Gannon. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call. Well, they'll get the yardage.
You'll be all right.
To see him take that hit.
You're always trying to cool off a big-time guy throwing the ball, but you
get
have
you next
to know
time.
when to back off, pull up, and not hit him. There's the penalty.
Oh, I'm stuck.
Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. This is intercepted. Picked off by the great one, Darrelle Revis.
Great one.
They may have thrown the interception, obviously less than ideal, but I think they also sent a message that they're going to push the ball downfield in this one.
Yeah, not afraid to take their shots right away, huh? What was that, like a 9-9-9 route? 9 meaning go? Just went ahead and went for it. Didn't work out so well because it certainly appeared the defense was prepared. But I'm with you.
Okay,
so it didn't work this time. Doesn't mean we won't try it again later.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Here's Brady to throw. He's going to go for a big play down. He's got it at the 15. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. A big play there. 49 yards. And the Pats have taken the early lead. And he gets it to make it 7-0 Patriots.
Makes the score Patriots 7. Our home team.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. Taking it about the 1. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
That shit got dry blood around it. Ew. I didn't even know I cut myself. My finger just started burning.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Not the start that they were hoping for. The interception on the first play of the game leads to 6 points the other way. How do you rebound from here?
Yeah, a little bit of humor. Got to laugh that one off, and not the ha-ha, that was very funny, but kind of like, can you believe that just happened? Let's go out and play now. Let's just start over.
To throw on second down. Gannon. Oh, he's trying for Smith-Schuster, but it's intercepted. Picked off around the 27. And he is not quite going to make it all the way in. They'll mark him down right about the 1-yard line. The best starting field position you could possibly have. First and goal from the 1. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sack back around the 8. Ricky Jackson coming in hard there on the blitz, and he gets him 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Got a man, it's Johnson, end zone for a Patriots touchdown. Tom Brady with 2 first-quarter touchdown passes, and the Patriots, they add on to their lead.
I'm not going to lose, though, bro.
In this football game, already we've had 2 scores.
You know how much I like to read about teams of old, right? The teams of yesteryear.
I definitely get to update my lineup, though.
Point-a-minute teams. Well, obviously in a 60-minute game, that's 60-plus points. But 2 touchdowns? In the first 2 minutes, my calculator
Would have been nice to see him beat everybody, though.
On the other side, they better wake up. They haven't even gotten off the bus yet.
I know. Probably saw me, too.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was done also by the defense.
Jets are going to get there. Down he goes.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead. Yeah, that's not going to get it done. He'll come up well short of the first at about the 21. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down.
It's 4th down.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. A big pickup of 12 yards on 4th down to keep this drive from stalling.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
On 1st down, Gannon completing it to the right side.
Gannon.
Johnson.
Look like
He's
Gannon.
going to be out up around the 45-yard line. 11 more yards that go around.
Gannon.
1st down as well.
45-yard line.
Gay man. Gannon. Every shot.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And here's another interception.
Man, stop.
The 3rd of this first quarter. Picked up on a great.
Hey, bro, play me.
So that is 3 interceptions now in this first half, and you hate to ask the question, but let's be honest, we're thinking about it. Do you need to go in a different direction next series?
Potentially. We know that he's probably...
This is caught inside the 15. And he's able to get this way down deep into enemy territory. They scored touchdowns on drives 1 and 2, and now they're trying to make it a perfect 3 for 3 to start. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL.
Yep,
On EA
boy, quarter
Sports. Well, that didn't take long. 1 play, and we're already looking at a 1st and goal situation. He pushes forward for maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal.
Around 5 some.
A gain of 3 brings up 2nd and goal.
From the gun, it's Brady. And this is caught. Touchdown.
You might as well just quit that.
Tom Brady, his 3rd touchdown pass of this first half. And the Patriots
That's me.
add 6 to
Be
their
better,
lead.
bro.
Boy, so if you are scoring at home, Charles, and God bless you if you are, but that's now 3 drives and 3 touchdowns.
It will.
So in a baseball game, wouldn't that wreak
He obviously don't feel like playing, so just leave, bro.
I mean, with all the action
You already
that's happening
lost.
now, how they got here, whatever cliche you want to bring into it, they're locked
After
into
this
a
game, get the
groove,
fuck off your
they're
field,
clicking on
nigga.
all cylinders. Bottom line, they're piling up the points.
1st down.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3 out here.
person.
An inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play
Still would've got
for a
called.
big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 15 yards on the play. 1st down.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
He ain't getting beat. Hell no.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line.
A gain of
And a nice gain of 21
Stay off the line,
yards.
nigga.
That's another 1st down.
On 1st and 10, Gannon. And he will find his man on the outside.
Any other time you die for that
And he
shit,
is out of bounds inside the 30. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
A 7-yard pickup.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. We remind you that coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will be alongside. He'll have highlights and analysis from Orlando of this first half of action. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. Nothing on the screen that time. Now it's 3rd down. So nothing there on the screen that time.
That means all that great acting they tried on offense went for naught, didn't it?
Oh,
because you have to try and influence them. Make them think that you're doing something else.
And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Eric Rowe.
I know you faster than that, bud.
And it's a good return here as he'll get all the way up close to the 35. We haven't even escaped the first half, and he's already thrown 4 picks.
And Brandon, back in the good old days, probably back before you were born, if your starter threw 4 in the first half.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Steve Atwater with a pick. And he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line.
Intercepted. They'll take over 1st and 10.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Finding Taysom Hill complete. And he takes us just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
24-yard line.
Watch that now.
Throwing on 1st down. Gannon. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one. This is 1st and goal, and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. And it's caught. Touchdown.
Let me switch, bitch.
Allen Robinson there to make the grab. And his guys are able to cut into that deficit. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed. A lot of football, full half to be played.
21-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. You've got under a minute to go here until halftime. You got the good-sized lead. No need to do anything crazy.
No, there really is no need to do anything crazy. The smart play.
Come on, turn, bro.
Into the locker room and then try to add to it in the second half. But there's a part of me that looks at this and says, first half going my way. I have a little bit of a cushion. Let's go ahead and try and extend things. If you've got some good plays drawn up, you might want to think about them right here.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Eddie Jackson picks it, and he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line.
So first thing that crossed my mind is why didn't they just sit on the lead and take it to the locker room? They're in good shape.
Absolutely, and from this spot on the field, now you've given the other side a chance for points here going into intermission.
Yeah, you changed the momentum of the game, and it's something you did not need to do.
Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter.
At the 46-yard line.
That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Stepping up, he'll try and run. And he stopped immediately there.
The keeper.
Now another timeout called for. By the offense as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. And they'll need the 39 here for a first. This is 3rd down. Now this time he'll look to throw.
Yeah. What?
Oh, they almost just had another one.
Thank you.
All over the football
Man.
this game. Nearly another pick. Now 4th down.
Nah.
Starting field position
I was
on
supposed to
that
have
drive,
it.
but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
And going deep for Hill. This is caught inside the 15. Now a signal and a timeout call.
I had 2 people watching.
As it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play.
First and 10.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
I was right there.
He did on the dive. Nice grab. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back now alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon getting set for quarter number 3 here. So here we go for half number 2. The Patriots with the lead, and they will be getting the football. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
All right, I'm back. What we done?
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack.
Who said I was scared?
Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be
It wasn't
prepared
open.
for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle
Oh,
any
yeah,
adjustments that
change
might be
it.
made defensively. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Brady. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about.
Somebody's missing a route.
So now it's 3rd and long, because remember, they also lose a down on the grounding call. Shotgun now for Brady. He's letting it fly for Cooks. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
And those two just have been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still,
why is he in the
with
game?
his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
Now on
Really?
4th down, they throw the deep ball, but it winds up to be incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And now, boy, the ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line. Try to pound it in, Camara. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. He'll get 6 on the ground there, and it'll be 2nd and goal coming up. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend.
He's not letting me switch.
Will take it in for the touchdown.
I'm trying to switch over there to guard that side. They're keeping me on the line.
And his guys are able to make this a close game again. That's the score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
I done hit the shit like 4 or 5 times. Everybody that switched to it on the
We
line.
know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
That'll be taken about a yard deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
throw by
I threw it
Brady,
before he got to y'all. People are catching it in the middle of the
job
wood.
of
What
absorbing
is
the
wrong with
hit,
that
just
man?
couldn't secure the football through the catch.
That guy
He's
is
right there on the
mad.
spot and force the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work
Never mind, he didn't.
the receiver so that he can't possess the football and turn it into a catch.
2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks. And they will get this across midfield, but still well short of the first as he's dropped at the 46.
It's 4th down.
Brady to throw for it on 4th down. And Brady going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Eddie Jackson picks it, and they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. So, my goodness, I wouldn't have thought this possible not too long ago, but that turnover there means we have a game again.
Yeah, it's been a completely different team here in the second half. I just wonder on the other side of the field, where the starters telling the backups, get ready, you're going to get some playing time. And now guess what? Hope they didn't cut the tape off of their wrists and ankles. They've got to go back out there and play.
3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. That's caught by Jackson. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first. Final minute now of the 3rd quarter.
10 at the 37-yard line.
On 1st down, Gannon going right side here, and that's complete. And he'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a 1st down again. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
The tackle made by Eric Rowe.
They run it again with Kamara, and he'll get it here to the 10-yard line.
First
3 quarters in the books. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Here's the option. And
come on.
doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down. Operating from the gun, Gannon. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And a great return as they're finally able to take him down. Well, that puts a little bit of a wrinkle in their comeback bid.
Yeah, everything had turned around for them, hadn't it? I mean, things were now going their way. But you did mention it's a wrinkle in their comeback bid. It's not the death knell for them by any stretch, but now they've got some extra work to do in order to climb all the way back.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
And partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
On 2nd down, this is Harris.
Why is he going slow, bro? What is that?
One tackle, but then
All that extra animation for no reason.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. One of the bigger plays
Man,
in
that
the
should
game
have been a
thus far.
touchdown.
The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. From the gun, it's Dillon. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll bring up 4th down.
A 4-yard gain. It's 4th down.
The Pats do snap it. It's Brady. And this is caught. It's pulled in by Gronkowski. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. They've been burned twice already on 4th down, but the 3rd time's the charm as they keep the drive moving. He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
Play action. Now it's Brady. He gets it left side to Johnson.
Nope.
We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. They've got a second down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. And nowhere really to go there. He'll take this up just shy of midfield. So here we go, Charles, third down. Any chance you're throwing?
I don't think so. I think you got to keep the clock rolling here.
And they, in fact, will throw it. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Normally being a big play receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch.
Ah, hit the wrong thing.
And pick up yardage. But in this case, it was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
I can't get over there. You should have like, that should take out like, what, 5 seconds.
And it's a fake here on 4th and inches. And he will not even make it back to the line of scrimmage. A little trickeration there, but it doesn't fool this defense. And the ball will go over on down on the short side of the field. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. Gosh, given the time in the short game, would he have been better off just dropping that?
Yeah, when you look at the clock, you think so. But it's hard to get a receiver to drop a football. They're trained to catch everything.
Now it's Kamara in the passing game. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Back to throw. Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's first and 10.
14-yard line.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And incomplete. This defense has watched their lead dwindle away. This is where they really need to bow up. They executed well there.
And it's often hard after you've played really well early and then you kind of relax a little bit to step on the gas again. They just did it on the last play. Looks like they want to finish this one off.
Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. Again, it's Kamara. And yes, he's into the end zone. So they get the late score they needed. And now the extra point can tie this thing up in the final minute.
And while it appears the heavy lifting was
accomplished
by scoring the touchdown, they're still down 1. That extra point is not a gimme.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. A couple of teams locked in.
It'd be like that sometimes, though.
21 all the score as the kicks away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The Pats at the line, ready to go. They'd like to avoid overtime here, so maybe they can work the sidelines, but then defensively, how do they adjust?
Hey, who phone that is in Quan hand, bro?
It's the old leverage game, and we usually talk about leverage at the line of scrimmage, right? Who's going to win with the low blocking and everything that goes along with that. But in this case, you're trying as a defender to leverage them towards the middle of the field, not let them get to the sidelines and try and tackle them in bounds in order to run the clock out.
Chess match here late. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Now Brady. And he finds Gronk. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game.
That's a 41-yard line.
Brady to throw. He's going to loft this one deep left sideline. That's caught inside the 20.
What you laughing at, bro?
He's down inside the 20-yard line. But take a deep breath as it all comes down to Justin Rohrwasser. His first attempt of the afternoon, and it's for the win. And his kick is good.
Yes, we Jose.
Celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. So he's able to come through in a hostile environment, and you'd have to
that boy
imagine that's the game winner.
Yeah, how about that? And the way that this game's gone, you think they really wanted to get to overtime and take their chances there? They wanted to get this thing done. When you're the visitor, you don't want to play into overtime. You want to knock it down, get it done, and go home.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to let it fly. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. 21. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there.
It really wasn't. No, they didn't, bro. Get your ass back on red, dude. Yeah, you better stick to it. Cause you know you're gonna take another L. Let's go, bro. Quan next.